The story actually begins before any of this, on a dark mountain road near Mount Jang. A man is driving anxiously along the road while a woman sitting beside him keeps asking nervously if he even knows where he's going. The man is completely distracted by her panicked questioning. Then suddenly, there's a loud thud. He hits the brakes hard. He's run over a dog on the dark road. He gets out of the car, picks up the dead animal, and walks to the back of his vehicle. He opens the car trunk. Inside, a woman is bound and crying, begging him desperately not to hurt her. But the man ignores her completely. He throws the dead dog into the trunk alongside his captive wife and slams it shut. When they arrive at their destination deep in the mountain, the man smashes through a brick wall covering the entrance to a hidden cave. He drags his wife inside and leaves her there. As the man and his mistress start walking back to the car, they suddenly freeze. They hear the wife's voice calling out from inside the cave. The man nervously removes a loose brick from the wall to peek inside. He hears his wife's voice again. But then he hears something that makes his blood run completely cold. He hears other voices too. Multiple voices. And among them, he hears his own voice and his mistress's voice being repeated back to him perfectly. The two of them turn and run in absolute terror, leaving the loose brick on the ground and a small opening in the cave wall behind them. Now the story moves to a family preparing for a fresh start. A woman named Hee-Yun and her husband Minho have made the decision to relocate to Mount Jang. The reason is Hee-Yun's elderly mother-in-law Sun Ja, who suffers from a condition that affects her memory severely. She constantly hears the voices of her dead relatives and often mistakes living people for them. The family hopes the peaceful mountain environment might somehow help Sun Ja's condition improve over time. Hee-Yun carries a heavy sorrow inside her that never goes away. 5 years ago, her young son Junsu went missing while in the care of Sun Ja at a grocery store. One moment he was there holding his grandmother's hand. The next moment Sun Ja was standing alone, clutching the child's toy, staring into empty space. The boy was never found. Hee-Yun has never stopped searching and never stopped hoping. Shortly after arriving at their new home near the mountain, Hee-Yun goes shopping for groceries in town. On the street, she spots a child walking alone, looking unkempt and lost. Then she sees it. The boy is wearing the exact same shoes that belong to her missing son Junsu. Her heart leaps. She runs after the child desperately, calling out. But she can't catch up and loses him in the crowd. She returns home shaken and emotional, going through Junsu's belongings carefully, searching for any possible clue about his whereabouts. That same evening, she tells Minho that she wants to begin searching for Junsu again. But Minho discourages her with quiet sadness. 5 years have passed, he reminds her gently. The chances of finding the boy alive grow smaller with every passing year. Hee-Yun cries and reminds him of the vow he made to never stop searching. Minho promises to contact the authorities and ask them to keep looking. Tell me the time and country you're watching from. A few days pass and then 2 children, a brother and his sister, knock on Hee-Yun's door. They're searching for their missing dog, a Jindo breed. Hee-Yun tells them their family dog Mung isn't the one they're looking for, but she encourages them to keep searching around the area. The boy then notices a path leading toward the mountain and hears what sounds like a dog barking in that direction. The 2 children follow the sound. Along the way, they come across something deeply unsettling. There's an abandoned car on the path with a damaged windshield completely stained with blood. The children keep walking until they reach the cave entrance. This is the same cave from the beginning of the story. There's a small opening in the brick wall where the loose brick was left behind. The girl gets down and reaches her hand inside, calling out for their dog. Then she shines her phone light through the hole to see better. Her phone rings. Something grabs her and pulls her inside in an instant. The terrified brother stands completely frozen. Then a hand slowly reaches out from the opening toward him. He stumbles back in fear. But moments later, his sister emerges from the hole, seeming completely calm and unharmed. The 2 children rush back to Hee-Yun and Minho's house and tell them everything about what happened at the cave. Minho decides to go investigate the site himself.